Hi guys, Karg here, and today we're getting into some vintage story. For those of you that maybe saw the last episode of the Project Zomboid, uh, I said that I was probably going to pick this up, and I'm thinking that this is going to be like a slow burn kind of series. Not really gonna be. I mean, the series in Project Zomboid was a little bit of a slow burn, hour-long episodes, but this would be something more like I play this kind of whenever and upload maybe 30-minute episodes, just showing progress and, taking it slow. It's going to be kind of like filler between everything else, maybe. If you guys really start liking, maybe they'll make it more of a you know, full on series. I guess we'll see how that goes. I am running mods. I can't really explain how to install mods because this is not a game on Steam. Uh, it is Minecraft esque and that it looks kind of Minecraft ish, um, but it's a bit more grounded, a little more realistic in how you survive and all that good stuff. And there's two main ways to play. One would be the kind of standard, like story mode type playthrough where you're dealing with all these otherworldly beings and stuff like in that vein. You also have like NPC traders that you can get stuff off of, if I can speak. But I like Vintage Story for the what they call the Homo sapiens mode, where you're the only person. There are no NPCs to trade with. You just do it on your own. There also aren't the, abominations from another world that you have to deal with. So, uh, anywho, I do have a lot of mods with a whole bunch of creatures and some more cooking recipes and stuff like that. And I'll try to like explain them when they come up. I might not do a good job. And if you need more information or are curious about something I brought up, chances are you can find information online that's a bit more well versed than I am. Anyone who's been around long enough to know that I'm not the best at explaining myself. I have a lot of knowledge, just not the best at explaining. But yeah, let's get into this. And uh, just for the record, this is not how the normal uh, skin for the character is supposed to be. This is definitely a mod. This is I think the player model kobold, so it's a little lizard guy. I like the look of it as opposed to just the standard humanoid people. Just something I prefer, but you don't like it, then don't get that mod. But let's see here. Go ahead and yeah, don't like that. Get rid of that. Right, the different like. Oh, I kind of like that look actually. Oh, that's um, kind of like that look a little bit. Let's see here. Is there any? Oh, someone that's putting stuff in my back too. Okay. Oh, there we go. I kind of like that full look there. Oh, that gives the spikes on the tail too. Okay, go with that. Can't really adjust the color of the... I'm not really a fan of this gray. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of like this blue though, so we'll go with that. Orange looks nice. Those pants. The sound when I get hit. Let's see here. There we go. Sounds a bit more tolerable. Right. Skin color. Now we pick a class. If you're just starting, I would probably go with something like the commoner, where you got no positives, but you got no negatives. But since I've kind of played around more than a bit with a bunch of these, I prefer the malefactor. They get more stuff from foraging, which I'll show in a little bit. They get more item drops when like you break it. That would be more for like the story mode where there's like pottery and stuff that you can break that gives you stuff. So you just get more stuff in general. Animals have a harder time detecting you, so you'll kind of see why that's important, because the whole being chased by wolves and bears and stuff like that is kind of not good. And then normally you would be able to exclusively be able to craft the sling, but I took the exclusive or class exclusive things off, so I can make other class exclusive recipes. I don't. I do have some negatives though. I have less health than everyone else, and I do 25. I have a 25% less range distance, so you don't want to be close because you don't have the health, and you don't want to be far away because you don't have the range. So he's kind of like a mid-ranged kind of fighter. He's also got less melee damage, so he really doesn't want to be up close. But yeah, this is kind of my preferred one to go with. And that bunny is scooting along the ground. Are you gonna fix yourself? There we go. I'm gonna start gathering stone because we're gonna need it. Also, the mouse sensitivity feels a little high. I may have to fix that too. And it's limestone, so I believe it's too soft to make. Hold on. Too soft for napping. All right, so we need flint. We also don't need to get, it'd be nice if we don't get attacked too. Which is actually, this is actually a great starting point. Oh, we're gonna leave that. Explain that in a bit, maybe. Oh, birds. Nice. Some bunnies. Now, a major portion of the mods I have installed add a whole bunch of different animals to the game. More like they're... Because guess it would be, he doesn't call it prehistoric animals, but they're like animals from the Stone Age. So like saber-toothed tigers and stuff like that. And the wolves and bears and all that were already terrifying enough. But I figured since I'm not dealing with, you know, horrible monstrosities from another world, I would add some extra difficulty with new creatures to have to deal with. And that's a forest, so that's a big no-no. Why was there just berries there? I guess there was a raccoon that snatched some berries off the bush there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave the snake alone. Grab the worm. It kind of sucks that nearby immediately goes to forest territory, because that's where all the big bads kind of, like, I don't want to say all the big bads, but a good portion of the big bads like to hang out in the forested areas. That's all forest. Okay. Bunny. Not too worried about that. Not too worried about the bunny. Ooh, ooh. I really need to be careful about picking up the stones. I don't need to run into a rattlesnake without any sort of like. Oh, and is it raining? Yep, you can kind of see the little splashes of water happening. So it's supposed to be raining. I do have the quality turned down just a wee bit so it doesn't hopefully bog the, or mess up the recording. You can make, ooh, almost did it again, almost ran directly into him. Might be able to up the quality a little bit since I did get a slight computer upgrade, but is that a raccoon? Or is that, maybe it's a raccoon dog. Anyway, first things first, I guess to point out, we have no inventory. Oh, it's been just since, there we go. I have no inventory. Here's our crafting grid. And the way you get inventory is by making bags, like backpacks, sort of. Except the very first ones we're going to be getting are not going to be backpacks. We are getting a nice amount of flint. Ooh. Let's not mess with that. Okay, yeah, there's a little raccoon. Probably stealing the berries off things. I don't know what that was. It's not a raccoon. Kind of saw that orange there and thought it was a tiger, and I thought it was dead. I mean, still could be. And if that happens, I'll just try and pick up and keep going, but oh lordy, it was not, it's not good for my heart seeing the orange there. Because even though I got a bit more evasiveness thanks to my class, I still don't want to test those limits just yet, because I have no armor to speak of. And animals in this game, even when you're not playing in the like survival difficult, like the high difficulty survival, can shred you to pieces in just one or two swings. And in the higher difficulty, which I'm on, usually just takes one swing. And that's a lot of brush over there, so I'm just gonna not. Ooh, berries. just gather them all, because if I don't gather them, the raccoon's going to, so. Might as well get some free food when you can, right? Now, I kind of want to set up next to the water. So many cranberries. Problem is, I don't know if this is considered a lake or if this is considered ocean. Because there is, I don't want to say a major difference, but there is a difference in what I'll have to do for crops if it is considered ocean. Because in the standard game, if you don't... Oh, there's a little fox. That's scared the heck out of me. Okay. No. Anyway, you can't use the seawater to like grow crops. Sorry if I'm being a little slow to talk. I am trying to keep aware of my surroundings and keep being, you know, talkative like you're supposed to on YouTube. But it's getting to be a little hard just because I don't want to die so soon. And this game's pretty good about making you keel over pretty quickly. I also don't see any of our inventory making plants, which is not great. It's not fantastic, and I don't. I'm just gonna assume there isn't anything in the water yet, at least as far as I'm aware. At least I hope they have enough. There was like one update before I popped into this game, and if that was the update that they added like sharks to the water, in trouble because my whole plan was to use the water as like a safety net to live out in. I guess we'll see. Well, right now I'm looking for reeds and I'm not finding any, which is a bit of a problem. No reeds anywhere. And it's an issue because you need reeds to make the baskets. You also need reeds to make your very first types of chests. And so you kind of have to have them to get going. Unless you're just going to be a mad lad and go straight to like hunting animals and getting leather to make like hunter's backpacks and stuff like that. Which even then that still requires reeds, so you'd still be in trouble. Ooh, there's some. Ooh, also different salt. Okay. Different type of stone around here. Well, in some, yeah. Okay, so we're kind of crossing like a underground biome dispersal there. So over here should be a whole bunch of basalt stones. Keep hearing noises that freak me out and it makes me think that's the end. Hasn't been the end yet, but okay. Place that down. Knife blade. This is napping, where you smack one rock against another to get the desired shape. This is how you get a knife. Well, it's part of a knife. It's just the blade of a knife, but you still need a stick which you can get from punching the little bushes here. The leaves that just say leaves have like a 10% chance of dropping a stick. And the ones that say branchy leaves like this are guaranteed to drop one. Sometimes more. Then, nope. This button. Take stick. There we go. And why we need a knife is because if you punch these with your hand, you break them completely. But if you use a knife, you just take the top part off. And the top part is the only thing we need for making the baskets. So it's just a way to help preserve them. So let's gather what we need. I don't like how oh, it's like a little island. Okay. Still could be something big and dangerous out here, but that's the sound that we need to go fast away. But I want one more. Come on, one more reed, one more. Well, they're not reeds. They're called cattails, but there's. That I have to do. It's only enough for 2 baskets, but extra inventory space is extra inventory space. Like I said, that will have to do, because I am not here for getting mauled by a wolf. There's more up there. Oh. Gray fox carcass. Okay, so that's part of that mod I was talking about. As long as the carcass is here, gray foxes won't spawn in the area. So let's just grab these. Go. We just need to go. We need to go faster. That wasn't enough for another basket. Some of it. Gonna risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Nope. No. Why? Alright, because the wind is blowing. I see that now. Well, you two can stay down there. I think, unless I absolutely have to go collect you, because that was some BS. It looks like I have to go collect those because I am not seeing any more cattails. Mm-hmm. Alright. Just gonna... Luckily, since we're not playing on the monster-infested version, there isn't things down here to end me. But yeah, I still don't want to stick around because it's just, you know, a nice little drop down for some big animal to come get me. So let's not. That sounded like it was out there and to the left a little bit, so I'm just gonna not gonna do that. Oh, you go, bunny. Different type of stone, or a different type of ground. That... Yeah. Ooh, nice bit of clay. Trying to decide what I want to go for around here. Like what would be a good spot for a base. Kind of like that big open space over there. Oh, we're pretty much starved, so... Munch a few berries, so we go. We go open area. For the next trick, next thing I need to make, need a shovel. Stick. No, you don't have to sleep, but I also don't have any light source, so gather up some dirt. Make myself a little, you know, mud hut, so to speak. Then we also need to gather some grass to make a bed. So here, how much? 1, 2. Need just a little more. Oh, one more thing that kind of separates us from Minecraft is recipes sometimes require stacks. So like, see, that doesn't make a haystack, but if I put 2 in each section there, suddenly it does. And each recipe is kind of a little different like that, but just figured I mentioned it. packed dirt. Let's see here. I guess we'll just park it up here, I guess. And this is by no means the forever home. This is just getting us through the night. Just put that up. Just pop that under there. Well, we got a little bit of time. Since there's still a little bit of sunlight. So fully set this up. And the reason why I'm making it into packed dirt is so that way it doesn't grow grass on it. Just because I prefer it for like aesthetic reasons. So it doesn't become a green hill over time, so. We'll just take this off. I'll just leave that like that. I need a bit more food before we rest. That didn't pass much time. And not tired enough to sleep. So well, that's not great. You know what? Just gonna duck back in here. Let's clear out some of the dirt here. This is probably how most of you are going to spend your first nights in this game. if you happen to get it, especially if you're playing on the harder like survival difficulties. Oh, sun coming up already? Oh, guess I kind of forgot that, you know, it doesn't exactly work like Minecraft, where as the moon is setting, the sun will be coming up. Completely forgot about that. I remembered now, and I guess that's all that matters, but still. Make a little campfire here. Don't have any wood to make it into a proper campfire, but on that note, here. You need an axe. Because unlike Minecraft, you can't just punch a tree. I mean, I guess you can, it just won't accomplish anything. Raccoon dog. All the trees over there. Do kind of need some sticks too, but and while an axe kind of works better on the leaves here, it would be kind of a waste of the durability to actually use it, so. Let's see here. Just, sorry about that, just checking the time. You know, just in case something bad happens to me. You run over. You know, I actually for a moment got scared by the bunny there, but waypoint, plop down a house, make it dark purple. There we go. Just need like one good tree, maybe two. Real quick, give me that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's just a fox. Okay. The foxes are actually very chill. They don't they don't attack you unless you get in their way. See? They are curious about the player though, so they like whenever they make that noise, they'll like I don't even know what to call it. There's a call that they make where they're like sniffing out the area. And if the player happens to be nearby, they will check out the player. And if they get too close, they'll nip you. Which it's not as much damage as like the dire wolves or tigers, but it's still damage. And if you definitely weren't prepared for taking damage, you could end up dead. Oh, little bunny. know I got the increased, like, distance that I can get before an animal notices me, but I'm pretty sure he should have seen me much sooner than that. Oh, that's just the water. I heard noise, and thus I was scared. Still am scared. Because I know it can happen. Sometimes knowing really sucks. So let's stand way back here. It's a raccoon over there I see moving. Nothing bad yet. And as you can notice, it does kind of have a... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to pick up the stick there. I guess there's no stick now, but as you can see, it kind of follows the whole, you know, what they call it, tree capitator in Minecraft. But it's just built into the game because it makes sense. You little bastard! I didn't even hear you make noise. Why? Why? Why did you... I'm going away. You can have it. That wasn't even a freaking fox. Just like I said, but they made no noise. Why did they make no noise? At least I didn't hear them. Didn't hear them make noise. And they are still after me. I will help you with You know, that was just not a deer, but it was an antelope. There we go. I'm getting spooked by everything now. I need to go home. Go home. It's a good thing the fox is not fast, otherwise I'd probably be dead. Real quick, I need a door. I also need to make sure the little jerk can get up here. So I'm just gonna, there we go. Pretty sure they can't hop that high. I'm just gonna stay up here. I forget the recipe of a door. Is it this, or is this? That's gates. What is door? Ah. Stop that. Okay. Is it door? Is this door? No. That's door. Okay. Figured out door. Now I've played it, but I haven't played it in a while. Thus I've forgotten what door looked like in the crafting grid. Wow. Since we don't really have a way to heal besides just natural regen, I guess we're not going anywhere for a bit, so we have some time. Do actually want to make this 1 or 2 taller. little more. Okay, so one taller. Yeah. Perfect. Now we'll just now we make a bit of a roof. Any foxes out here coming to nip me? You bunnies? No, you're right. Raccoon dogs. Just need a little more for initial base ideas. Whoa, whoa. Alright. Oh. Better yet, we can technically you don't need to be fully covered up, but I kind of prefer it. Once again, aesthetics. Since it's my survival base, I'll keep up with the aesthetics. Just need a bit more. Without getting mauled by an itty-bitty little fox. Please and thank you. Maybe that's enough. Dang it. Alright. There we go. It's a simple little mud hut with, you know, view of the sky. Whoop. Guess the world saved there. Yeah. View of the sky and a spot to attack things at a safe distance, I should say. Because most things shouldn't be able to hop this high. And I say most things, but I've definitely seen bears springboard from like that floor up to within smacking distance of this, so hopefully we don't get any bears out here. But yeah, we haven't even got into any of the fun stuff like, clay pottery and making kilns and stuff like that. But I think for like an introductory, kind of showing you the world, they're going pretty good. Things would be better if, I wasn't. Oh, I guess I was down there. If I wasn't attacked by the fox. As you can see, that just that one attack got me down to like half health, which is kind of ridiculous. I knew I was weak, but I think that's a bit more than I was expecting. All right, I also need some firewood. Let's see here. I'm sort of remembering the recipes. There, now we have a little campfire. And another reason to have the open spot here is because this will actually make smoke, and if you're in too small an area, it can actually smoke you out. So yeah, just complete the letter aesthetic. Yeah, a nice little mud hut. Next episode, I will probably get into like actually starting to the whole survival process. So yeah, nope, get that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.